Lost Ark just released their part 3 for the road map, and oh dear, it is a interesting one. As well, I'm sorry, real quick in between, if you hear a fan sound in the back, it's currently like 37 degrees, so my aircon is blasting, so if you hear that, I am very sorry. Guys, the current content roadmap part 3 is here. I'm gonna save you a lot of time because, of course, there is this beautiful video right here. That's a waste of 20 minutes, okay? So either watch my video, I'm going to try to keep it at around 8 minutes, or waste 20. So yeah. So first of all, July, we're going to get ourselves a nice little progression system, which is going to be called Paradise. This is something coming out as a seasonal system, so this could be removed in the future, which is a little bit sad. But what this technically is going to be, it's going to be a separate gear system. You're going to go inside of there, do Chaos Dungeon, get some gear, and use that gear to progress and get some different rewards for your character. So 3 dungeons inside of Paradise. We're gonna have Elysian, Crucible, and Hell. So Elysian literally is gonna be your Chaos Dungeon. This is the place where you're gonna get yourself the Paradise gear, and this can of course be upgraded. There's some different equipment slots as well, like belt and cloak, which is kind of cool. But you can as well upgrade the gear with Restoration and Resonance, which either adds some base set boost or adds some bonus effects at certain thresholds, which is pretty cool. And the higher Paradise levels will unlock throughout the season as well. So it's kind of interesting that there's going to be different geared pieces and stuff and unlocks, but you know, we'll see how it plays out. We have never seen the system yet. Korea doesn't have it, we don't have it. It's going to be pretty cool to see. Then of course later on, with the power from the Paradise gear, you're going to take on the Crucible bosses, and this literally is just like a wave style where you're going to just take on the higher bosses, and you want to go ahead and defeat them as fast as possible. And with that of course comes a weekly class leaderboard, which will reward you then Hell keys. So the keys to go into Hell are earned from this Crucible. So you do Elysian to get your gear and upgrade the gear, then use the upgraded gear to enter the Crucible and fight the bosses and rank higher on the leaderboard. So every player that participates will get some keys, and the people with a higher placement will receive better grade keys as well, and more. So that's pretty cool. Some other new things, going to be a new gear item called the Orb. Ooh. A special gear piece that carries over the power outside of Paradise and skills based on your peak seasonal progression. So this literally is going to be like, if you reach probably floor like 50, you get something, floor 100, you get something, whatever it is. And it's going to be some extra damage, which is pretty cool. One issue with this, of course, like, because it is a seasonable thing, it could be that this item actually deletes itself later as well. So it's probably not even going to be a permanent damage upgrade, but you know, I think it's pretty cool. And then this Hell is where you get yourself your materials. So Hell is just going to be a 100 floor dungeon, earning better rewards the deeper you go, and it's literally like a Chaos Dungeon, which is very nice. And you just want to get yourself lucky effects and just get yourself some cool loot. And this includes gold, upgrade materials, Paradise gear, and the rewards are selectable at the end as well to give a extra choice. So at the end there will be like 4 chests, and you can choose which reward you want. Pretty cool. Solo mode is getting expansion. We get ourselves a gear with as well a new reward shop for solo mode, which includes tier 4 level 6 gems. So every character that reaches 1640 gets now a full set of level 6 gems, which I think is pretty good. You know, it's not bad. And as well, we're getting ourselves Mokoko Bootcamp returning. If you guys don't know, Mokoko Bootcamp is the little Mokoko icon next to your name if you are a newer player or a new at a raid, which is a new feature. And this is going to be even including Belshazzar as well. It's going to go all the way up to 1689 eye level. So that's pretty cool. Mokoko Bootcamp was always very nice for people to learn and progress into the game as a new player. Very, very nice. All right, big guys. This is the big one. Okay. Skin book system, this is a bit whatever. This is like a better skin storage. Unatesk overhaul. So this is the rework of Unatesk. It's now going to go from dailies to only weekly. So that's very good. And then we get the big one, the balance patch. We've been waiting for this May balance patch for a long time. This includes some changes to Slayer, Breaker, all the kind of stuff, which is very, very cool. But the June the June class update is coming as well, and the June one includes the support rework. Okay, so the support rework is coming in June. Okay, it's not coming with Film Paladin release, it's coming a month before Film Paladin is where we are getting support balance patch. So this is going to buff supports very nicely. That's going to be very cool. So I'm very excited about this one. This one is my most favorite thing in the whole list, by the way. The whole roadmap, this line right there is #1, and nothing is even close to beating it. Tripods, of course, that's going to be changed, going to be removed through the bound gem system with, you know, just swapping gems around. It's going to be arriving as well. And we get the new UI, which includes the party interface as well, which is pretty cool. So this is the new character profile we're going to get. So this is going to have a new power level added to the gear as well. So this shows, for example, in this example, 2109. This is the power level of the character. So we have the item level and the power level. So we're going to see, guys, that people are going to get gate capped on power level now and not on eye level, which I think is better, in my opinion, because not every rat is the other rat. And at least if you go for a higher power level, people have to invest in their characters, which is good. This shows other things as well, like their qualities on their accessories. It shows their stats. It shows how much transcendence they've done, like, super easily, which is very nice. It shows their gems all in one menu, so you don't have to swap between the menus anymore. Very cool. Especially this number right here is gonna be giga game changing, and I will like this very much because this shows, like, oh, am I doing Z because I am trash, or am I doing Z because that guy just has 1,000 more power level than me? You know? So sometimes it was like you were battling the same eye level breaker or the same eye level soul eater, and that guy is destroying you by 20 or 30 or 40% more damage, and you're like, why is this? And then you can look at their power level. If their power level is that much higher than yours as well, then you know it's just power and gear based. Or if you see that you have the same power level, you need to go ahead and do a bit of practice. So I'm excited to see this system. This is my #2 after the balance patch, and this will be a big game changer for the game. Alright, so UI updates, very, very nice. What is that? Because that's all for July. So one more time. Paradise is coming with the solo mode Mokoko Bootcamp, very cool, and the quality of life changes, very, very nice. August, female paladin release, yes, this is gonna be coming. Of course, people really want this in July. We're getting this a month later because there's not really that much in August. So what are we getting? Female paladin, named Valkyrie, of course. We get ourselves the Power Pass, and as well progression events, which is going to be like Mokoko Express. So, and as well, we get a confirmed free legendary skin. Pretty good. As well, the Prestige Shop launch. This is literally mileage from Korea. It's just like an extra currency you get by spending gold in the F4 shop. That's just it. And then September, we get Strike Raids, which of course is going to be just an event raid technically. And this is going to replace a gold earner for 1680 plus, which is going to replace your A gear. And you can get a lot of gold. So there's 2 different dungeons you can do. We have Dungeon 1, which is a 1 to 4 player event dungeon. Just think about just like a guardian you're killing. And it's going to give you event medals, weekly clear per character. So it's just 1 time per week, which is pretty cool. It's going to be very, very, very easy, guys. This is like a 20-second boss. And then there's going to be an A-player raid, which is either going to be at 1680 or 1720 plus. And this reduces your weekly gold entry by 1. So this is replacing A gear. But you're getting yourself 38,000 gold, which is 8,000 gold more than A gear at a minimum up to 500,000 gold as the best gold drop. So it's a very good one. I will say though that in my opinion, if you're not close to 1720, it's not worth pushing, in my opinion, to 1720 just for the hard mode. It's fine to stay normal mode as well, you know, it's okay. But of course, if you're close to it, it could be worth pushing, but still the amount of gold difference is not that crazy. Of course, you can get 500k, but still the amount of gold is going to cost you to get to the eye level. If you're like 1700, it's going to be astronomically more. But you know, it's up to you to do that. And then Q4, they're just talking about that Kesros is coming, and that's kind of it. So yeah, I hope I kept the video short enough. This is the whole roadmap. It's pretty good. Like I said, everything else is like, July is very stacked. It's nice. It doesn't have a power pass. This is my #1 pet peeve with this thing. There is a new progression event they added to the game, and you can't use it as a new player. Double cross, you absolute baboons. You guys literally are so stupid that you didn't do this, because it doesn't make sense, guys. It does not make sense. Please, devs, if you're listening to this, just add a power pass, a 1581, a 1541, anything, so the players that are coming in July can actually try Paradise. Please, man, it's not that hard. It's not rocket science. I think that's their biggest mistake in this. And the best ones for me, again, support Balance Patch and Breaker and Slayer for me as well are two classes I play. Balance Patch, really good. And the UI updates, really good as well. So this is number 1. This is number 2. The rest of the update is number 3. Number 4, because it is a month later. And then the rest I don't really care about. So yeah, I think that's going to be concluding the whole roadmap for Lost Ark in 2025. The third quarter. Let me know, guys. Good roadmap. L roadmap. Comment section down below. And yeah, that should be it for me. I give a... like this, it's a bit more than neutral, and that's just because of the power pass. I think if it was a power pass, I think I would give it a thumbs up, because I think it's just super stupid that there is a new progression event and people, unlike veterans, cannot take advantage of it at all. They all have to wait until the end of August to play Lost Ark. Stupid.